I want to like focus on you, your moments. Tan ki like hugging and all or crying and all. That time in a white no in a Zoom going along. One thing that really fascinated me is like we create a moment for others, and which they can cherish forever. So for me, it's like giving them happiness is my happiness. So for me, I really am thankful to Mongsun Pom and Imsha Jamir. They are also one of the best in Nagaland.
Hello viewers, welcome to Nagaland TV. Aji yade August 19 do World Photography Day ase aro aji ami khan lode ekta famous photographer from Nagaland, Yanglem Langti lode ase. So thank you so much for speaking with NLTV. I just wanted to ask you kiman sal de apni idu photography de interest to develop huise?
Actually, I started very late, like bishi late start ko after my 30s only I started, and it's like it's been going for just 4 years now.
Okay.
So like 4 years in wedding photography. That's it.
Wedding photography.
Yeah.
Okay. So apni do wedding photography ekla kurias na alag khandi bhi venture out kurias.
Echadak to wedding kurias off season day we do birthdays, engagement is there, family portrait and all. That's it.
Okay. So as a famous and renowned photographer from Nagaland, apni bhi idu Nagaland de photography la scope to ki ase apni kai?
As for me, I'm doing good. So I should say like it's good. Scope to bishi bala say younger generation can be nutun photographers can be bishi ulai say, and then they are more creative, I should say, and more talented than us. Mondolop to purana ho jaye se. Icha to scope to bishi ase. And the main scope is in wedding, I should say. Wedding the packages are good, and then but we have to work hard. That's it. There is no alternative for this thing, shortcut and all.
Okay.
Work hard and then strive for it, you'll get it.
Okay, so idu photography though it's quite a new concept for most people. To I mean idu la field de manu bishi employment opportunities khandu bi bishi naina in government sector huli bi ni alag different fields. So apni bi ki babe ki idu earning opportunity through photography earning opportunities to naga manu khan karne kiniga hobo?
Earning opportunity as it see it's like that. Ekta moi khulishe ini moi photography course, so I can employ at least like if I'm doing good I can employ like 4 to 5 people. So I'm giving employment to those 5 people regardless from that. Ini manohan bi ina kuri thakibo. Tahanla boys can ase or second shooters are there, the lightmans are there. Even for the videography it's like that. So we can employ like one person can employ like 3 to 4 people. So I think it's quite good enough that like we are at least giving that opportunity to the young students also. Yeah.
So in your opinion, what is the best thing about photography?
See, photography for me is like that. One thing that really fascinated me is like we create a moment for others, and which they can cherish forever. So for me, it's like giving them happiness is my happiness. For me, it's like that.
So for me personally, idu photography noli camera khalado I have no clue, but you know we are really curious. Apni as a photographer, apni la favorite lens ki ase?
Acha, good question. For me, I'm a wedding photographer, so most important lens to duita lage. I won't mention like one favorite lens, but we need 2 lens. Like ini minimum the 2 lens. One is 24-70 and the other one is 70-200 focal length as they do zoom lens na. I personally like more of 70-200 because it gives me that opportunity to like zoom in out kun ke low munjay zoom goina low wedding doing as na destructive elements can bishi thake do taigi charole munja taigi charo munja, but I want to like focus on you, your moments tan ki kore ase like hugging and all or crying and all. That time in a white no like in a zoom go na lo na. So I prefer mostly 70-100, and my assistant he carries 24-70, so we cover almost every details with that.
Okay. As apni idu photography de any interest develop kurina no from the moment that you started you decided to get into photography, who has been the person apni ke kiman influence Krishna, who has been the person who has really left an impact in your life, or who has influenced you the most?
Acha, that's again very good question. Moi any local from Nagaland ko, there are so many people from outside, but we don't know them, and then we have seen their work, but like practically to tahan muhan kaya na kuawi no hoy don na. So for me, I really am thankful to Mongsun Pom and Imsha Jamir.
Okay.
They are also one of the best in Nagaland.
Exactly.
So tahan ba monge mogi bishi help ko mostly like Mongsun and me, we are very close friends from childhood. So he also encouraged me to take up this profession, like ini moi tege help mga dam de like kina ko na I want to join into photography because with open arms he just gave me the thing opportunity, and market tebi taira moi as a second photographer kusai na introduce ko disho. So I'm very thankful to him also, and Imsha, whenever I call him and ask him, he's always there to help me out. So big thanks to both of them.
So apni for photography you need an inspiration, or so to say any ekta there's a source from where you draw an inspiration for it to create a story through the pictures that you take. So how do you educate yourself, or how do you inspire yourself to get the ideas and create a story for the pictures?
See, it's like that. For us, we are into wedding photography. So wedding is, for me, it's all about moments. You can create so many moments for them, right? And then they will look at the pictures, and after 10 years, 15 years, they will look at the pictures and cherish. So Mohan Garnier inspiration to it like thala moments, kinya pao candid moments. Now, for me, I always and I'll always like candid pictures only. Like muila idu plus point, I should say plus point also. And then mo man post kan kurina man, I'm not so into it. I let the client do whatever they want to do first, and then we'll start up with a candid thing, make them comfortable with each other, talk, let them talk and all. In our kurina mon start kore picture do na. I let them be comfortable and natural. I love natural. Irregular munja my pictures kan do na. Wedding lang.
So which work of yours has been is your favorite so far?
There are so many because we have done so many. Last season also we have done 60 weddings.
Okay.
And then this season we have bookings for like around 21 weddings.
Okay.
So every day is a new experience for us. Like sub family alag thage, background alag thage, sub la moments alag thage. We have done high profile weddings, we have done lower middle class people also. So every people has their own emotions to express. So for me, I don't say this is my best or that is my, everything is like every wedding gives us another good memories to cherish. Like that.
So finally, as a professional photographer and as someone who we regard as very renowned here in Nagaland and even outside, of course. So maybe aspiring photographers can be say, and there are many people who are just starting off now. So tai khan ge maybe key message no maybe key advice to ole monase.
Okay. So it's like that. Photography, it's very expensive, to be very frank. So once you are taking up photography, you should make up your mind like itu do balwa kuru lage. Like manu kuri as don't go with the flow. Like naga manu anya bishi ase do na, like manu ekta business te flourish kuri gele itu kita ho. Even see now these days YouTuber kunma koise, so everybody is into YouTubing. vlogging and all na. So you have to know what is inside you. First you have to find out that, and if you are good enough, if you think that you are good enough, photography will choose you. You can't choose a photo. You can't choose to be a photographer. Photography itself will choose you. So once you are done with that, you have to make your brand. Brand is very important for me, to be very frank. Banawi brand, once you lay out, social media is there. To any post korbi, people will start hiring you. That's it. So I'm very much glad that like young generations are coming up with very good ideas, innovations. Editing also, they are very good. So bishi bal ayase. So I encourage them not to be lazy, carried away no hobby, and then keep working hard, and then one day God will bless you.
Thank you so much for speaking with us. Idu Takeshi in conversation with Yanglem Langti, photographer. Aro tai bra amikan ge bishi tai laga stories khan aro tai kiman sal de shuru kushi itu khan sob kushi, and he has specifically mentioned that be authentic na idu advice dishe sob manuge muir imnas nla with camera person kalio.